Okay, okay. So welcome. Uh, I was already speaking and I was in between my conversation and I'll start it again. So this live was not expected, this Zoom meeting. I had kept it very randomly. Something happened yesterday and I realized that this needs to be spoken about. Uh, but then usually I create a post and then I write it. I thought let's have some kind of interaction. That's better. And I will finish it up soon. It's a Monday evening. I won't take a lot of time. Uh, so what was happening that my husband has been traveling for work. He's out of country uh, since a month. And my mother-in-law is here to help and support. What I noticed was that I have been running on an autopilot. There have been so many things in my lab. Sessions are there, back-to-back sessions are there. There is constant conversation with clients. There is connection with people, constant replies to and fro. All that work part is completely there. Other than that, there have been days where the mother duties are there, pick up, drop, all of that is there, which is like very normal. But when one partner is not around, you just kind of realize that, okay, what all things were divided and then everything is there. Thank God the house is still managed and going all well. There has been exercise, running, all of it. What was happening? I noticed that I was getting very tired and close to a burnout. And I realized that I'm burning out and I'm not able to stop myself. I'm not able to put a stop at this thing that I need to pause. I need to not do anymore. I need to be. Uh, but then there are constantly messages. I also have travel at the end planned. Uh, what was happening? My son would tell me in the evening that, Mama, let's play something, or Mama, let's talk, and whatever. And I would tell him that, I'm so tired. Some days I would tell him when he would not wake up, and we had a conversation. I told him, listen, I don't even like waking up in the morning, but I still have to wake up. I hate waking up, but I still have to wake up and be there. Uh, what all of this was building up something. Then few days back, he went to a picnic. He has dust mite allergy, and there they showed handloom stuff to kids. And that's when he got the allergy, something was up, and from there he started feeling unwell. I think it was a Thursday. Friday, his situation was not great. He had runny nose, he had stuffy nose, everything all at once. I asked him to, just finish the school anyhow, and then we'll see. Saturday morning, he started having fever. I went to the doctor. I did not wait this time that थोड़ा बहुत कुछ करके देखते हैं. I did not. I went to the doctor. We took the medicine. We started the medicines. Sunday, it got worse. The fever was more than it was on Saturday. So on Saturday, it was already 104,
Eight.
105. And on Sunday, it started becoming 101. Sunday evening, we gave some medicine and we did not have to give fever medicine again. But then at night, 11:30, he had 101.7. And again at 3:30 a.m., he had 101.8. And during that time, like entire night, I was awake. It was a very difficult moment for me. Uh, if I still think of it, I get very scared. I tried Reiki. I got distance healing done. I did candles. Um, I heard binaural. I heard Rai frequency. I did everything. I did everything. And while I was sitting like closer, entire night, I had all kind of fears. Everything came up to me. By morning, I realized something. What if, right? As in therapy, what do? We always ask this question, how does it help, right? What benefit is it getting you? Um, if this is a situation that is for me, then what is that? There was this slight thing in me that I was not able to cancel. I was overbooked. And I finally sent the message of cancellation to someone that I will not be able to do this. I will not be able to take this session. And the moment I did that, the moment I realized that, oh, crocin doesn't help him, ibugesic helps him. Let's give him ibugesic. I gave that medicine. And finally, after that entire night, fever left. Finally, it left. Finally, he was all drenched in sweat. Uh, and I also, that felt that kind of release or relief that, oh, finally I can sleep. Uh, then I asked him later, before creating this group, before messaging everyone, I asked him, uh, if your fever, right, if your fever helped you in something, what would that be? And I said, don't think, just tell me, give me the first answer you have. And he said, school ki chutti ho jayegi, padna nahi padega. I said, okay, good. And what if, just imagine, I know that's not the case, but just imagine, what if your fever could help me? How would that help me? First time he said, no, 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 it won't help you. You will be so worried. I said, yes, I am worried, but still. He said, yeah, you already are so worried. And, but if I have fever and if I don't have to go to school, you will also not have to wake up. And that's the moment I can feel that lump in my throat, that even after knowing, even after doing this, this is what happens. I have studied constellation. I have not yet taught constellation, but I have taken more than 100 sessions on constellation, spoken about it, told about it, and still something like that came up. I could not stop it from happening, but maybe because of the work that has been there at the background, I was able to um, connect to it. I was able to accept it. I was able to acknowledge it very fast. And I told that statement to him that you do not need to carry my pain. You do not need to take my responsibility. I am the bigger one. You are the smaller one. If I am tired, if I'm exhausted, that's my responsibility. I need to say no to some. I need to stop. It's it's nothing on you. You do not have to take that. You do not have to do that for me. You are my child. And there was this moment that both of us actually did constellation at that space by speaking it, by doing it, right? And that's when a lot of things came up that, oh, this has to be told, this has to be told and expressed, because uh, you cannot always, how do I say, sometimes I get this thing that आपको तो ऐसा कभी होता नहीं होगा, or you do not have those things, but it is it is this exact moment that I have worked my ass on sessions, for sessions. And this is that moment that, okay, I was not able to stop something. And uh, of course, it was weather. Of course, there is viral around. Of course, all of that is true. All of that is true. But if I take that nothing is just mere coincidence, and if things are actually happening for me, if things are actually happening for my growth, for my, um, how do I say, movement in life, then this is what that is. This was exactly that point, that moment. And without taking a lot of time, uh, let's do the guided meditation part that I promised everyone. Drink, take a sip of water before. It would be great if you have brought your notebook as well. Okay. If not, then okay. Do not go now. You can write down later. You can do all of it later also. Hmm. Okay. Gently close your eyes and take few deep breaths. If you're sitting on a chair, try to put your feet on ground in a way that there is slight space behind your knees. If you are sitting on a bed, try to have a backrest. With every breath that you take, you are more and more present in your body. Now, whenever you are ready, imagine yourself in a room that feels completely safe to you, a room where nobody can leave or enter without your permission. That room needs to have a door and a window, both closed from inside. Whenever you have imagined that room in your mind's eye, you are in that room and you feel completely safe there, bring your child in it. If you have a single child, it's okay. If you have two kids, bring them both in. If you think intuitively only one kid enters, that is also okay. You just need to be in that safe space, in that safe room with your kid. Now, you are in the safe space. Your kid is also there. The moment your kid entered, you are reminded of something which disturbs you. Maybe because of the kid, maybe this is how they make you feel. For example, a problem statement like, every time I have a meeting or I need to do something, my child just does not leave me. They cling me. They cling to me. Or I don't know why my child keeps getting sick. Or, you know, I try so much, but they do not understand. Or I'm really worried. How will their future be? How would their life be? Whatever thought comes to you at this moment is the most important part of your motherhood journey, of your mother child relationship that had to be brought into consciousness, that had to be seen at this moment today. So no judgments about that. It could be as small. And don't worry, that's not small. That's not small at all. Now, you are in that room, your child is in the room, and outside that safe room is the exact reason of the behavior, of this issue, of the situation. And on the count of three, whatever it is, whoever it is going to enter. One, two, three. Look at it. What is it? It is the benefit of that clinginess. It is the benefit of falling sick again and again. It is the benefit of something that your child behaves or acts in a way that you really do not understand why. How does it help you? If you think you are falling asleep, open your eyes and then go back to closing your eyes again. It's completely okay. How does my child falling sick again and again help me? How does my child feeling angry help me? Look at it. And now, here is a twist. How have I done or been similar things to my mother? How have I given up on myself to bring something up for my mother? If there is no reply or if there is no awareness to this part, it's okay. Focus on your child first. Now, sit down on your knees or maybe on a chair at a place where you are in front of your child, closer to them, where they can look into your eyes and tell them, you do not need to do anything for my love. You do not have to fall sick for my attention. You do not have to bring up anger that I cannot show. You do not have to take up my responsibilities for me. You are my child, and I will always love you no matter what. I am the bigger one. I am your mother. And even if it feels difficult, I will take up my responsibilities. You are my child. You are my child. You do not have to carry my burdens. I free you from all the responsibilities of healing me. Breathe into your body, hug your child or your children, and see how does that feel. What was missing? What was happening? And whenever you are okay, take your time and then slowly come back to this present moment and write down your experience so that you remember. Done. Okay. Would you like to share, Ramya? How was your experience? Did you find something? Are you there, Ramya?
Hey, Himadri, I'm there. My son is around, that's why I'm typing.
Okay.
Mama, I've done everything. I learned.
Would you like to say share something, Apeksha? How was this experience for you?
Yes, Himadri. Hi. How are
Hi,
you?
I'm good, thank you. Long time.
Uh, yes. When I started with the meditation,
Um,
and when you asked us to remember anything which, uh, any belief about our children or anything that,
mhm.
you know, so there is one thing which is always 2 minutes, 2 minutes. There is one thing which is always keeps on happening with me and my daughter. It
Okay,
is she keeps on uh, forgetting things where she's kept, and
okay,
I always have to find it for her. And when you asked to let someone, anyone, to enter that door, it was my mother.
mm,
And in that moment, I realized that even she is the one who keeps on forgetting where
oh,
she's kept things, and she makes everyone else around her to search
oh,
for it. And it so happens that anything that happens, it is, we have to either search it for her or she keeps on misplacing. And so I could to relate it back to my mother, the things which are happening with my daughter.
yes.
So, so that was really very profound and insightful for me. Okay.
And how is your relationship with your mother?
Um, it is good. I don't find any problems in that. But yes, like when we were children, it was always like we should not make her angry
Mm-hmm.
and do things which will always let her be in a calm state, which
Okay,
will not trigger her.
okay.
And now that when I'm talking about this, when you asked me this, I find that it is the same. My daughter feels the same with me, kind of.
Mm,
That anything which is out of place or anything which is not in its proper place, that is one of the biggest triggers for me. So there have been a lot of times when she has told me that, she feels scared of me, or it's very fearful of her to be around me when I'm angry about something with her.
okay.
So, so yes, I can relate to it so much.
So for you, what is that? So this is happening because the same would happen with your mother. What is that realization that you tell your daughter in the meditation that, you do not need to carry my load for you? At
Hmm.
this point, she is bringing something to the surface that you had felt with your mother, right? So
Hmm.
there is something which
Right.
is there that needs work at that space. That what is that
Hmm.
happening? Because then it's being carried down, and you
Yes.
also have a daughter. She wants
Yes.
to become a mother. So it's a
Yes.
straight line going generations and generations.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
Acceptance is one thing. Acceptance word is one thing which always, always, always comes up when I try these kind of meditations where
Mm,
inner child or mother wound comes up. So
mm,
that is one word, one thing which really. comes up to the surface.
Hmm.
And with my daughter also, uh, I had to I mean, how do I explain? I had to work myself very hard to accept her the way she is.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it's very difficult to uh, make it
Hmm.
understandable. But for me, it was always like, why aren't you like, even when she was a baby, it was like, why isn't she behaving like other kids? Why isn't she like other babies,
Hmm.
sleeping on time, eating on time, or eating this, or following a pattern, or being them happy, not always clingy to me? So accepting her the way she is took a very long time for me.
It is about
And
you
it may be,
accepting your mother the way she is, and then accepting, how do I say, there is this point where your mother would be angry because things have been kept elsewhere, and you had to be that uh, person that mother might not get angry. So accepting that this is what she is, and acceptance of yourself that this is how I am, this is who I am,
hmm,
right?
hmm,
Everything is happening for Apeksha. Then it is about
hmm,
knowing who Apeksha is. So more
hmm,
acceptance of your mother, of course, that comes acceptance of mother, acceptance of your daughter, but it's about acceptance of who I am and what is happening,
yes,
what I need to do about.
yes, yes.
Okay. Thank you for sharing. Thank you.
Thank you, Madhuri, for giving this space. I forgot about this session totally at 6 o'clock and 6:20. I just remembered that you have the
Yeah.
schedule, so I just
Yeah,
joined
it was
later
very
on.
sudden. It was very sudden, so I do not blame anyone. It's okay. With me, a lot of scheduling does not work. Earlier, I was not
Hmm.
very comfortable with that, but now it's okay. This is how I work. This is what works best with me. I do have
Yeah.
when there is one-to-one session that are fixed because the timing is also fixed. Uh,
Yes. Yes.
11:30 or 12 p.m. in afternoon or 7 p.m. in the evening. This is new. I mean, this is something
Yes.
different. So I don't have very set timing for this.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. And anything which is not planned sometimes is the best thing.
It's so
It
fine.
has a
It's
totally
okay.
different energy. Yes.
I've learned to flow and then to hold both the things. And when I don't, then
Yes.
situations come up and that's a reminder. And then I'm reminded, oh, I had to do this, like whatever happened, yeah, with my child. And
Yes.
thank you. Thank you for coming.
Thank you, Himadri. Thank you.
So, Ramya, you had mentioned my son clings a lot to me, and that really bothers me some days. When you did this exercise, I realized I did exactly same with my mom, even at a much older age. And this was my way of protecting her from her issues with my dad. It was my way of telling her that no matter what, I'm there for her. You know the work, yes, I remember. I remember that. How these things still are there. They do play an important role in our lives. And earlier, when something like that would come up, I would be very pissed off that why is this happening? I have done so much about it. Uh, but then if something like this comes up, it is just that space in your body, that realization that something is still stuck there. That's all. And it's acceptance, it's learning, it's saying those clarifying words and taking better actions and then moving on. Do you have something to share, Gunjan? Were you able to see something?
Hey, Madri. Hi,
Hi.
everyone. Uh, yes, I fall asleep, but before that also, when my son came into the room, what I felt is like I felt that my freedom is gone, that
Hmm.
I have to be a good mother, I have
Um,
to attend him, I have to be just on my toes to take care of him only. That's it. Nothing. I can't do anything for myself. Like, so it was like very irritating or frustrating feeling that, okay, I'm not free.
Hmm.
Okay. That, and this is the same feeling I feel when he's on holiday, he's having a holiday, that I cannot plan my day accordingly. I texted you
Yeah.
today also, right?
Yeah.
So yeah. So when I couldn't complete it, but when you all were discussing, I felt that suddenly something came that like judgment. I was judging myself for not being a good mother. That
Hmm.
is the self-judgment that comes when I am around him, that if I don't take care of him, if I'm not available for him, then I'm not a good mother. And I remember I used to feel this for my mother also, that okay, she's not loving me, so she's not a good mother. I'm not a good daughter. So this is where I was able to connect the dots.
Yeah.
And yeah, and I mean, earlier the answer was on the surface, like surface answer, like like okay, maybe he's trying to help me to stay hidden and not visible. But somewhere I felt like, no, this is a judgment that I carry for so long for
Hmm.
myself, that being my own self-critic, that okay, I'm not a good mother, or yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, I've seen that same dialogues coming out of my mother's mouth and even my mother-in-law's mouth also, that okay, we are zero, you are heroes, so like that thing. So I could connect that dot actually.
Yes. Yes. So it's
Yeah,
he is helping you to see that you are still carrying the judgment inside. That's all.
yeah,
Right?
yeah. That I have to be a good daughter to be accepted, and now it's turned out to be a mother also. Like that, I have to
Yeah.
be a good mother. Yeah.
So in the meditation, were you able to say that you are a good son? You.
Yes, I did that part. Yes,
Mm.
yes, and I felt free after saying that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a moment.
Yes.
Yeah. So this was really nice. Uh this realization that I had last night, and then uh the statements that I spoke to my son, and how I shifted and what all happened. That's, how do I say, that's really something uh for me. Therapy happened because of him. uh I had multiple miscarriages, so it gave me uh I knew there are things affecting me that I need help on, but I never gathered the confidence to approach someone or ask for help. And having the miscarriages uh, gave me a free ticket. How do I say? Gave me the permission to tell that no, I need help. So that was a presenting thing for me. But when I went to a therapist, when I started working on it, I realized and discovered so many things out of it. And he has always been that for me. For me, motherhood is why I came to therapy. For me, motherhood was why I uh, left my job and came here, worked on my inner child wounds, worked on my mother wounds, and now working on my relationship with my body. It has all been uh, because of him and through him. That is what I could understand. And I had those days where I would be so, uh, I would still have, not still, but I think 2 years or 3 years back, I still had that issue that because I'm a mother, I'm not able to do so many things. And I would look at other people and see, oh my God, because uh, they don't have a kid, they're able to launch so many things, they're able to do so many things. Uh, and while I was talking to someone, I realized, and they said that because you're a mother, look at the way, like, you are better at management skills. You have more of managing skills than someone who does not have a kid, because at a daily, day-to-day basis, we need to tell them that you can watch this TV only, or you need to do this, or no, 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 I will give you this if you do that. We are constantly talking and connecting and doing so much with them. So now that is not a complaint. I have worked on that, and I'm really grateful for all the things that have come up, and I'm grateful for everyone who has come up. Uh, and on that, I would really want to tell you, the moment I had this realization, I also had this realization and download of a program, and I would want to mention it out here. It is a motherhood healing circle I would want to do. I had tried doing this in different ways before, but every time it was different. And I've had people, and I had worked with so many mothers across, I was about to say lifetimes, but across these 10 years. So I want to do a motherhood healing circle where we meet for 5 weeks, once a week. I think we can do it on a Saturday. Right now it's tentative, and I'd like to start it from September 13. And from there, 5 weeks, whatever day it is, I have not counted, I have not made a note of the day, but it starts September 13. And it is on uh, the base of family constellation. It is how kids, out of their love, right? Out of their love, they move ahead and do things for their parents that we have not asked them to. I did not ask my son to get sick so that I get a leave, so that I get to take break. I did not ask my son to get sick so that, uh, you know, we spend time together. But these are the things our kids do out of love. And our family history, our mother, our father, uh, fathers in generation, mothers in generation, that have affected how we parent, how we are as mothers. So I would want to do that. And let me know if anyone of you would be interested. And if you know someone who would want to do that, is interested, okay, we will meet every Saturday, 90 minutes call, 90-minute Zoom call, and healing circle. It would be, we might do constellations as well, that I have to decide, but the other base is set. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Feel free to message me. Let me know if something comes up. Uh, if you journal and you find out something else, let me know. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Himadri.
Thank you,
Bye.
Himadri.
Bye.
Bye.